Imagine you can travel back in time for one day and you choose to go to ancient Rome. In that time, many terrible things happened, especially the male concubines describe an interesting part of that history. And it gets even more amazing if you know the true story from what happened at that time, because that makes the story even more weird. The role of male concubines in Roman society. In ancient Rome, male concubinage was a fascinating practice that played a significant role in the city's social fabric. Patrons, men of status, carefully selected these companions, considering factors like appearance, charm, and personal preferences. Beyond superficial beauty, the companions' roles extended to enhance the patron's prestige and reputation. These relationships were far from simple, reflecting the complexity of Roman society. Societal norms dictated certain expectations and assigned roles based on individual status. The selection process was akin to an art form, with each pairing as unique as a stroke on a canvas. Political motivations are also intertwined with this practice. Patrons strategically chose concubines from prestigious families to forge alliances and connections, bolstering their power and influence. Male concubinage's allure stemmed from the trust and intimacy shared between companions and patrons. These bonds went beyond mere physical desire, as the companions became confidants, advisors, and cherished companions. Their position in Roman society was distinct, surpassing typical sexual relationships and reflecting the multifaceted nature of human connections. The patrons sought concubines who possessed attractive physical appearances, charming personalities, but also other appealing traits. Beauty and grace were highly valued, as they often symbolized refinement and cultural refinement. Personal charisma and social skills were also desirable, as the patrons wanted companions who could engage in meaningful conversations and enhance their social standing. Additionally, patrons might seek concubines from specific social backgrounds to enhance their own reputation or connections. For example, having a concubine from a prestigious family or a well-respected profession could elevate the patron status and open doors to social and political circles. In ancient Roman society, male concubines held a unique position. Unlike slaves, they enjoyed a higher status and were privileged companions. Their relationship with their patrons extended beyond mere sexual connection. These relationships were viewed with a mix of acceptance and curiosity by others in society. While the bond between a male concubine and his patron was cherished and valued, it was not exclusive. Patrons often had other sexual partners, including wives or female concubines, and the presence of male concubines did not necessarily arouse jealousy. Love and affection were not uncommon in these relationships, and Roman society did not view such emotional attachments between men as taboo. However, societal pressures and expectations did play a role in shaping these relationships. Roman men were expected to marry and produce heirs to secure their family's lineage and wealth. Consequently, the relationships with male concubines were often seen as complementary to marriage rather than a replacement for it. The tale of Antinos is a notable example of a male concubine's prominence in Roman history. Antinos was a young Bithynian youth who became the beloved companion of Emperor Hadrian. His relationship with Hadrian was celebrated and immortalized in art, literature, and even deified after his untimely death. What made Antinos unique was not only his beauty and charm, but also the deep emotional connection that he formed with Emperor Hadrian. Their bond went beyond physical desire and was based on trust, companionship, and love. Antinos' rise to fame stemmed from his influence on Hadrian, who honored him after his death by founding the city of Antinopolis in his honor and encouraging the construction of numerous statues and monuments dedicated to him. The story of Antinos and other male concubines in ancient Rome continues to inspire curiosity and admiration today. It sheds light on the complexities of human relationships, regardless of time and culture, and highlights that emotional and intellectual connections can be as significant as physical ones. The impact on modern society. Behold the captivating enigma of male concubines in ancient Rome, an enthralling subject that still entices scholars and enthusiasts alike. This practice offers a portal into the intricacies of Roman society's outlook on sexuality, relationships, and power dynamics, echoing through the annals of history to influence modern perceptions of human connections. But, like whispers in the wind, misconceptions cloud the truth, obscuring our understanding of this captivating facet of Roman life. To untangle the web of fallacies, we must embark on a quest through the corridors of time, peering through the looking glass of historical evidence and cultural context. One of the most treacherous pitfalls lies in the tendency to hastily conflate male concubinage in ancient Rome with modern constructs. Oh, how the echoes of the past reverberate through to the present. Yet we must exercise caution, for the cultural milieu of ancient Rome was a tapestry woven with different threads. The complex interactions between patrons and concubines were not limited to the constraints of contemporary sexual orientation or identity. Another fog that veils this enigmatic practice is the notion of reducing male concubinage to mere prostitution, as if the essence of these relationships was transactional in nature. Yes, in some shadowed corners such arrangements may have existed, but we mustn't forget the symphony of emotions that often resounded in these connections. Love and affection, forging bonds that transcended the realms of the flesh and ignited the fires of companionship and trust. Yet, like a mirage shimmering in the desert, there exists a tendency to strip male concubines of their emotional tapestry, viewing them simply as empty vessels devoid of feeling. How the heart aches at such oversimplification. These relationships were imbued with a kaleidoscope of emotions, woven into the fabric of Roman life, a testament to the richness of human connections across the ages. A further perilous illusion we must shatter is the assumption that all male concubines' experiences were cast from the same mold. Oh no, dear seeker of truth, let us not forget that each tale spun its own unique yarn, shaped by the idiosyncrasies of individual preferences, circumstances, and the ebb and the flow of societal norms. But fear not, for we carry the torch of enlightenment. To dispel these misconceptions, we must don our scholars' robes and delve into the archives of historical evidence, the treasures that await us. Literature, art, inscriptions, whispering secrets of the past, revealing glimpses of the complex tapestry of relationships. Yet, 'tis not enough to merely gaze upon these relics. We must don the spectacles of cultural and social context, for it is only through these lenses that we may decipher the riddles of antiquity. By recognizing the chasm between ancient Roman perceptions and our modern understandings, we guard against the treacherous allure of anachronistic interpretations. So let us all gather round the hearth of knowledge and stoke the flames of discourse. Open dialogue. What a potent elixir it is. Scholars, educators, and the curious minds of today. Thank you for watching.